Welcome to NBA Basketball. I'm Damon Bruce, and we've got you covered here on 2K Sports. A special presentation of the NBA here on Veterans Day. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Detroit Pistons. I'll be back at halftime.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are you going to be looking for in this one from Hayes?
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is he knows who he is. I mean, he's an energy guy. Plays with a physicality about just toughness and grit. And he knows that's his ticket to playing time on the floor. And he does his best every single night.
You know, one other thing you have to appreciate when it comes to him is his skill on the low block. Terrific footwork, nice up and under fakes, and he's got a tremendously soft touch.
And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's the East versus West, where the Charlotte Bobcats will be looking to make a statement. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now. Number 6 to the inside. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
13 seconds.
On defense, the Pistons.
You got him!
Clock at 6. Timberwolves passing it around. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was on the road, maybe it was just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the strike.
And the baseline jumper, no good. Timberwolves on defense. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, it seemed to me their three-point shooting was their own worst enemy in that game, Clark. I mean, even their wide-open looks weren't falling.
Yeah, and I'm sure when they think back on that game, Steve, their main regret is going to be that they didn't get away from the three-point shot early on. They kept going to it.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Number 28. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. So it's Detroit now. And let's get this update now from Doris Perkins across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. If there was one area that concerned him, it was their ability to limit their opponent's second chance opportunities. He said that against a good rebounding team like them, you simply cannot afford even the slightest lapse in concentration, or it'll be giving up 2 easy points inside, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for that. Obviously, getting better position Clark on the boards is an issue.
Yeah, that and the will to get it done, Kevin.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Number 10. Over the back here, too much contact.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Number 6. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 10th in steals, 13th in free throw percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And I think what stood out to me was their ability to get out the passing lanes and first turnovers. They were in the top 10 in steals, as you mentioned. And to me, that was their identity because they would really put a lot of pressure on the offensive team And when they kicked it into gear and forced turnovers and scored at the other end, that's when they were at their best.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Now in the three by Minnesota. Number 10 gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Number 24. And another three for Minnesota.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
That's a good screen. Number 10. And another three for Detroit.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Number 6. And the Timberwolves take on 2 more.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
There's the front to There's 3 pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. There's the triple. Rebound, Detroit. Down low. Banked in off the glass.
Beautiful dish down low.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Shoots a 3. You know what? The Pistons go the other way with it. $1:57 left in the first. Number 10. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Minnesota in the lead. Number 6. Ready to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Number 10. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 6. Number 11. Covered by Hayes. Number 24. Good. Got the English that time as it falls. So it's the Pistons now. They set the screen. Number 9. He knocks down the jam.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Number 28. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Pistons trail by 6. On 7. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. The Pistons shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, pretty good numbers for this club a year ago, Kevin. 78% as a team from the free throw line.
Shot clocking, game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Come get it, come get it.
Stolen away. Number 9. Beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Oh, what a three at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
Tie game in Detroit. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go.
Next to
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And now let's check out the lineups. Bruce Gatorade all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Minnesota.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. The shot no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Caught. Number 1. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Number 34. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. Passes it to Ramos. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
A lot of stuff going on around the league. The game I'm looking forward to is the Bucks. I think that should be a close one.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that a pocket pass, and he did it well.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. With this rise in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in points per game a year ago. They played with so much confidence and such unselfish basketball.
Number 2. Off the mark by Minnesota. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Number 34. And that misses. That would have put him up. Timberwolves shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Here's the screen. Number 1. Another miss by Minnesota. And for the Pistons, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Taken away. There's Ramos. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for the Timberwolves.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
That's good from Ramos. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Number 13, defended by Ramos. Number 19, and the free ball is good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Puts it at 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Number 13, defended by Ramos. 6 to shoot. Stolen. Number 7. Sinks that one from the post. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. There's a screen. Number 13. Can't get it to go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. To the middle. Number 7. And he can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
And the Pistons making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Number 18. That's good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Number 7. Drills the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Number 18. Defended by Ramos. There's the block. Number 2. And there's another one for the Timberwolves. The Pistons have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Number 19. Another three for Detroit.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Number 2. Shot is off. The Pistons go the other way with it. 107 left in the first half of basketball. Number 18. The BOLA2K. Number 19. Target from outside. They play the clock right, Steve. They go 2 for 1.
Yeah, just time it right. Make sure you work the clock correctly and get 2 possessions out of this.
Number 34. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Number 2. From out of the wing, he knocks it down.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
Number 34. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick. Didn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And that concludes the first half. The Timberwolves on top, up 7. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Today's a day to honor our nation's heroes. It's Veterans Day, and this is the NBA Halftime Report. The Minnesota Timberwolves have the lead against Detroit. Still yet to win a game this season, but they're looking solid in the early going. And on the other hand, the Pistons still alive. They're getting up in guys' jerseys, looking to send every shot into the 12th row. Checking out some...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Pistons trail by 7.
Watch outside!
Number 10. And the shot is good. He's got 10. Timberwolves leading by 5. On the court for Minnesota. Number 24. Tries it from outside. The Pistons shooting 43% from the floor. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket, for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor.
Dishes it to Hayes. Target from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 10. Six on the shot clock. That's over the elbow. 5 minutes to go. And it's Detroit the other way.
Hey, balance it out!
Got a piece of it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Number 3. Not sure what he was thinking there. Pistons trail by 10. Number 28. To end the drought. Blocked.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 for the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. Good on the shot and shaved from being in single digits. Minnesota calls timeout. At this part of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. So it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, the Gatorade shirt on.
He's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it.
He feeds it to Hayes. Number 28. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 7.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Number 6. With their own 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the dish to Hayes. 7-10 shot, and it's good. Off through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Number 24. They'll get another chance. And the 3 off target. Number 10. A 3-pointer, no good.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. First in scoring, third in steals, and they were ranked third in blocks. A good, solid defensive team in the paint.
But when you get down to it, I mean, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. Number one in the league, they have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game.
No good that time either.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He's a little bit unsettled.
Shot clock at 5. Number 1. Down by the Pistons. There's the screen.
I got him.
The Pistons need to get off the shot. Offensive rebound. He kicks it to Hayes.
Hey, come to me. Out.
Goes back up. That's off. Timberwolves go the other way with it. About 7 seconds left in the shot and game clocks.
What's the roll?
Looking to end the drought. A shot under. Number 10. He squares up and sinks it. 12 points for him. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Number 1. Wasted in time, but it's off the mark. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. Thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
This actually has been picturesque. Think of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
Now there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
So on the floor for Minnesota.
Go. Screen.
Kicks it to Hayes. The Pistons rebound. Nice ball movement by Detroit.
What's the roll?
3-20, and the shot is good. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about a minute into it. Number 6 takes it off the glass. Pistons trailed by 5.
I got ball. Get going.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. That's Durant. Number 11. And the bucket counts and is on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit and stays with the play.
They showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Feeds to Hayes. Expanding his range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Shoots from 12. Number 6. Number 11. And he makes good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He really wants to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Timberwolves lead by 10. Just got 2 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Number 6. No good with the triple. Detroit's on 1-3-point range here in the fourth.
I'm up. Fit. Here we go. Let's do it.
6 to shoot. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just not drop for him.
Gets it to go.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Minnesota calls timeout.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit. He's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there. A bit uncomfortable and wanted to talk it over.
The Timberwolves making the switch here.
It's a thin line between paper and hate. Friends and sticks, growing old on early grave. Over the pearly gates, I was destined to come. Predicted, blame God, he blew breath in my lungs. Second to none, wicked turn lives to widows. You said that
So it's Minnesota now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Number 24. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pistons trail by 8. Number 28. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. We're up 9. Number 8. The Pistons have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pistons passing it around. Brings it from 3-point range. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half. He's picking up the pace of it.
Launches it. Good to go. The Pistons go the other way with it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle. Well, he really anchors their defense. You know, his teammates can lean on him. They know that he's going to be in the right spot. He's so smart, so skilled. Really the complete package at the defensive end of the floor.
And you know what? He's a guy who'll put some wood on you now. He'll throw his weight around. Bodying him up play after play can really wear you down.
Timberwolves leading by 3. A second pick, number 28. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Lock at 6.
Shoot that,
Number 10. Second chance effort. Hits the bucket.
The solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus part that we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're ahead by 3. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. 1:37 left in the game. What's the screen? Number 28. Awarded that look by goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it different. They'll count the basket.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
Number 9. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, Millie.
Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
That was huge, guys. Absolutely huge.
Number 8. That really is range, and it's off target. Pistons trail by 3. Number 10. It's off the back rim, no good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
He tries for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way. Detroit connects. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, what a basket. And at the perfect time. I see it.
Courage and backbone of this guy. Wow.
Number 28 knocks down the trifecta.
Starting to heat up, guys. He's trying to take over.
Yeah, he really is, Steve, and that spells trouble. They got to be careful here.
Number 28. It's good. This game is on.
Finally fought all the way back to leading the score. We're back to square one. Whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
And the Timberwolves call time. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Number 6. He's off from 3. Number 10.
Knock it down. Right at the hole. Nothing but zeros on the clock as he drains the winner. What a finish.
And he never had a doubt. He was celebrating the moment it left his hand.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Holland thanking you for joining us tonight on our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. And now our Jordan player of the game.